What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? This is SRG, and I'm bringing you another gameplay video. This time today I am playing Minecraft. More specifically, I'm going to be playing the Hunger Games, aka survival games. On the server, which is called the Hive, it is host to multiple game types, including survival games and other game types such as Trouble in Mineville, the arcade, and the Herobrine. But today I'm going to be focusing on survival games, so let's get to it. This is the lobby. It's pretty cool looking. It's got a big play sign up top, and you're going to be faced with 3 different walls. Now this is how you get into the Hunger Games servers. You want to look for a sign that says restarting. Reason being is because that's the best way to get into a game, because it's going to be starting brand new. So here we go. Here's one. It says SG39. All you want to do is just right click, spam the right click until you get into the server. That one went full pretty quickly, so I'm going to try to find something else here. Reason being why you don't want to join one that says join is because you're going to be joining as a spectator. Basically, you'll be thrown into a game that's currently in progress, and yeah, not too many people like to watch a game that's already going on, unless you do, which is perfectly fine. But yeah, for me, I'd rather play. So that's why you want to right-click the signs that say restarting. This one's SG40. It's the name of the server, and that filled up pretty quickly. Last time I checked, the player count on the server, there was about 8,000 players out of a 10,000 player cap. So, I mean, there's no question why it's hard to join a game right now. There's a lot of people wanting to play. So, for those of you who want to know more about this server, it is called the Hive. You can Google it, and it should be one of the top searches. It's a really cool server that's host to multiple game types, and I'll put the link of the server, or not the link, the address of the server in the description below. And if you want to join and play some of the survival games for yourself, you know, give it a go, see how you like it. Hopefully I can get into a match here. Okay, here we go. So this is basically a lobby where all the players that will play the next match spawn. What you can do here is basically wait it out, or you can set up a team if you want with other players. You don't have to. I usually go lone wolf. I like that a little bit better, just because you don't have to worry about other players and their you know, well-being. Even though it's fun to play with a group, there's just a lot that you need to look out for when grouping up. But let me get into how to play the Hunger Games. What you want to do is, when the match starts, you can either go out and explore, which is probably your best bet, so you can get some loot in the beginning. There's going to be chests scattered throughout the map, and those chests will house armor, weapons, and food. And the more that you stockpile, the better your chances of survival are. But what I'm going to do now is I'm going to vote for the next map that I want. Just vote for number 1, I guess. It says my map has 5 votes, which is good. Hopefully it wins. If not, it doesn't matter. All the maps really are pretty cool anyways. And it looks like my map did win. Sweet. Okay. So after the timer runs out here, we're actually going to be put into the map itself, and as you can see, we're in a circle. You always spawn in a circle with all the other players, and the timer will count down from about a minute. Before the timer runs out, there's going to be boxes that drop into the middle of the circle, and you can either run for those boxes and hope to get something out of them, or you can just automatically start running outside of the spawn area. I usually go for the boxes in the middle just because if I get something, that'll increase my chances of survival. And yeah, so hopefully I'll be able to get a weapon, if anything. I think that's probably the best thing to get out of the starting chests is a weapon, just because you want to be able to protect yourself from people who do have a weapon at the beginning of the match. And that's always good. So here we go. We got about 3 seconds till the game starts, and I'm going to go for that chest right in front of me. Okay. So I got a weapon, and I'm going to go for this guy right here if I can even... If I can get him... Wow. It's a little laggy right now. Whoa. I don't know why I couldn't get that guy. Alright. I don't think he even knows I'm behind him, so I'm going to try to get him. Because I think they already have looted that chest. Here we go. Oh, he has nothing. Okay, I got it. Oh, 1 tribute down. Alright, and I got some armor from it. So I got a golden chest plate and golden boots. It's not a bad start at all. One bad thing about this is you can't loot chests with a weapon equipped. You actually have to unequip your weapon before you loot a chest, which is kind of annoying. It's kind of a pain in the ass, but that's something you have to do. Alright, I don't want those leather pants. Pretty sure I didn't loot that one, did I? No, I didn't. Okay. I'll take all the armor plates I can get. I don't want anybody else picking them up. I think that's my best bet. And I'm pretty sure Wilco wasn't able to get the chest here. Nope. I don't even know why I went for it, but I did. I'm gonna run away. I don't want that guy chasing me, so I'm gonna get some distance between him and myself. But if I can get higher ground, I will. I think that's one of the best ways to survive in the Hunger Games, is to take higher ground away from the main area, because usually that's where people will like to camp anyway, is the main area where the spawn is located. Sometimes I'll go back there just to see if there's anything left, but in this case I'm just going to stick back here on the outskirts of the main city. There's also a risk involved when searching these houses. Now you can go in, search them. You always want to close the door behind you though. Go in, search the houses, see if there's anything good. In this case it looks like there's nothing at all in here. Oh, here we go. Here's a chest. But I don't see a way to get to it. Usually you could just right click it and it opens, but alright, I'm gonna get out of here. If I can find myself a good sword, I think that will be awesome for me. Oh crap. I'm just gonna leave it there. It takes a while. If you place down a spider web, it's actually a good way to escape from an enemy. It'll block their path, and it's actually difficult for them if they don't have a weapon. It's difficult for them to break through it. I see somebody right there. I go the other way. All I have is a wooden sword. I really don't like that. Those odds. Because if people have a stone sword, or if they find a way to enchant their sword, they have the advantage over me. Nothing. Just gonna go over this bridge. I am going to unequip my sword for now. It's actually a really cool strategy. One that may be, more riskier than anything. But if you unequip your sword, if you have one, just keep it unequipped. That way, if an enemy player spots you with no weapon at all, they'll think they have a chance of killing you. Little do they know you actually have one in your inventory ready to go. So it's always good to do if you're confident that you can pull off the kill. If you're not confident in your ability to take down an enemy player, then I wouldn't suggest doing so. And I find myself back at spawn. I don't think I want to be here any longer than I have to be. And I can't really run because I need to eat. There we go. I'll travel over here. Now, for those of you who haven't seen the Hunger Games, the movie, basically what they call the players is tributes. That's what they name the players in the movie. So if a tribute has fallen in the movie, there was a cannon shot. I'm not sure if this server does that or not, but I do know that this server will let you know how many tributes are remaining and or players by giving you a little count in chat, so you can know who's left. It won't tell you the exact player name, but it will give you a count of how many players are left in the game. Oh, nice. I do need that. I also want to find some more food. If you run out of food, you might just end up dying from starvation, and that's no good. Alright, raw beef. That's great. I've got raw beef, and I've got bread. So, oh yes, I will take that. Got a golden sword. What I like to do, more than anything, let me break away from what I was about to say. As you can see in the chat, it says 7 tributes remaining, so that's what I was talking about earlier. It'll let you know how many people are still playing. Okay, so let me continue what I was about to say. What I like to do is I like to just walk along the outskirts here. Mainly because people won't really find the chests that are kind of hidden. So you have more of a chance to actually get loot. Because if you go into the cities, that's where people tend to loot a lot more than other places. Also, since I did pick up a fishing rod just now, I wanted to mention that the fishing rod is actually a very awesome tool to make some distance between you and an enemy player. You can just continuously cast your rod, and if it hits the player will get knocked back a little bit. If it doesn't hit the player, well, just continue to use it anyway, because it's kind of a ranged weapon. I know it's mainly used to catch fish, of course, but it does act as a ranged weapon, and that's really cool. So, oh, I just need some arrows. If I can find some arrows, I think that'll be sweet. That'll help me out a lot. And I see 2 player names right there. What you don't want to do is, if you see 2 players running with each other, you don't want to intercept them. If at all possible, you want to just run the opposite direction. Because there are teams, like I mentioned earlier, there. Oh wow, okay, I see somebody. I don't want to mess with that guy. And I obviously think he's running away. Yep. There are teams, and they will gank you. I mean, if they are confident enough that they have a good set of armor, they will rush towards you to kill you. And nobody likes that. Nobody likes getting ganked. And I think this guy looted the top of the mountain, because this is one of the cool spots that you can loot. And before, I was actually able to get some good stuff from this location. So let me see if he did loot it or not. Awesome. He did not. And I am just going to take that stuff for good measure. As you can see, if you right click with the fishing rod, it'll just throw out the reel. And like I said, if it hits the enemy player, they'll get knocked back, yada yada yada. And you should have a better chance of killing the player at some sort of distance, you know. I think the rod will actually hit from a medium, or I'm sorry, from a short to medium distance for sure. At a long range, I'm not quite sure. I've only used it a couple times in the Hunger Games, but it's a useful tool. If you find one, definitely keep it on your hotbar. I'll take the baked potato. I do need food. Okay, and right now we're actually about to enter the arena deathmatch. Oh! Oh, that was a good run. I lasted quite a while. So I am pretty satisfied with that run. Hopefully, if I can show you how the spectator works. If you right-click your compass that you get in your inventory, you can see the remaining players. And you can just pretty much just watch what they're doing at any point in time. Now, let me give you a brief explanation of the arena deathmatch. This is basically a free-for-all area. Once the timer runs out from a regular match, the remaining players or tributes that are still alive will spawn in the arena, and they will fight it out to the death. And whoever's left standing obviously wins. So it looks like this guy's about to go down here. I think he's got a couple more hits. Oh, come on, come on. I think he's just going to make him shoot him. It's about to be over, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, you can do it. See, that's what I mean about the fishing rod. If it hits the enemy player, he'll get knocked back just a couple feet, which is a good, useful tool to separate you and the enemy. So it looks like Blackout was going to get the kill, but now it looks like Stegosaurus is going to take it. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. He's getting quite a bit of hits, but no. We have a winner. So that's basically how survival games is done. It's a really fun game type, and I hope you guys enjoyed this gameplay video. If you guys like my videos, don't forget to like, favorite, and subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. So anyways, guys, that's going to do it for this gameplay video. I will be uploading more Hunger Games gameplay in the future. Probably a couple more parts. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But anyways, guys, this is SRG, signing out.